everybody, welcome back to Baseline Farms. My name is Jade. So we are finally getting that leaning tree cut down, finally. Yesterday John started doing it and I don't even know what happened, but he got a cut on his nose. I'm sure he could tell you exactly what happened. I wasn't there, I didn't see it, so he just came in and his face was just bloody. Oh, I see him now. And he was just covering his face like this, and I was just like, oh, I couldn't even, I didn't even know what to expect. I just saw the blood just running down his face. But yeah, he had a good gash on his nose. And so today we have some help. The groom that's getting married here, his parents are here, and so they are helping us load up the wood, chop down a bunch of trees. It's looking really good, and I'm now out here and I'm gonna start working on the garden and start tending to the garden and start planting some perennials. But let me show you what it's looking like right now. There they are. John's on the boom lift, Evan's on the tractor. There's Bryson, that's the groom right there, and his mother on the other side, and then Dad is over there on the tree. But look how good it's gonna look. Look at that, cleared out a we, not we, there's no we in this, they cleared out a bunch of trees. Here's that leaning tree right there that was leaning against here, that's come out, and then they're saving some of these pieces right here that they're going to use for the wedding, which is going to be so cool. Here's Johnny, here's Evan, say hello, there's Bryson, that's the groom, and then there's the parents. Yep, so I can't wait, this is looking so good. We got a ton of firewood. Look at all that firewood. It's nice. Oh, look at that one was rotten. That stump right there.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to show you what it looks like afterwards, but let's go into the big garden and start planting some things. Get this garden ready. I can't wait. Okay, what happened to your face?
I said no.
This is what happens when you talk smack to me. No. Go ahead, because I started off the video.
I was on the boom lift.
Okay.
I cut the toppest part of that branch that was falling over, and it fell exactly how I wanted it to, but it was longer than I thought it was, and it hit the next tree, and when it hit the tree it turned, and it turned towards me, and the brush hit the back of my head and pushed my head into the rail
on the boom lift.
And so it hit like right there, I think.
Look at that.
This side feels bruised. Right there hurts.
Oh.
And over there hurts.
And he came into the house and his face was so bloody.
I see.
And so when he walked in, yeah, he was just covering his face. I was, when I showed the video in the beginning, my introduction, yeah, I was telling him about your face, but I didn't know exactly what happened, so I couldn't really explain it to them. All right, so back to planting. He's gonna go off to...
Always wear a helmet.
Yes, he did have a helmet on.
Oh, I did have a helmet on.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
That's what I said. He did have a helmet on. Thank goodness, because it had a shield in the front. It would have
been way worse if I wasn't wearing a helmet.
Yeah, so, yeah, thank goodness for that shield in the front. I think that kind of protected... I mean, he's still got a black eye.
The shield in the front, yeah, it protected my face a little bit, but the real protection was the branch hitting me in the back of the head that pushed me into the thing.
Crazy, but he's good now. All right, so I'm gonna go planting some stuff. What are you doing today?
I'm going to Broadstone Marketplace to pull out more of those big feather reed grasses.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna plant those, finish up those plants. Oh, by the way, it's the next day.
Guess how much one dump of those feather reed grasses is full of this?
Oh gosh.
$350.
For one dump? How much does that weigh? God, that's so expensive.
now.
$350 to dump brush.
I never used to spend more than 80 bucks, like was the biggest load you could possibly do.
Yeah.
When we first bought the construction company, it was like the most you could fit in any trailer is 80 bucks worth of weight.
Now it's so crazy. And this stuff is biodegradable. It's not like it's just gonna sit in the earth. All right, so let me show you what I'm gonna be planting. All right, it's already getting warmer out here. So I just wanted to show you what they cut down. It looks so good. Look at that. Do you see that? So they cut down, there's a leaning tree right there that was, I think we had a really bad storm. I know we did. We had a really bad storm and it just pushed that tree over and it started leaning because we had a lot of wind. And so we've been waiting to get that tree down, and finally we're able to get that down with some help. And that looks so good. We cleaned up this tree right here, took out some dead limbs. There's a few dead limbs that still need to be taken down here and there, but it was so nice. We had so much help. Bryson, that's the groom, his family came out. Adam and his wife Anna, they both helped out, and their kids. We loaded up all of the limbs. We put it out into the field so we could have a big burn pile. And then we have some extra wood right there. We have that right there, and this one right here where we're going to use for our wood burning stove. So we still need to get a splitter out and split the wood. But my goal today is to plant all of those perennials around the garden, because eventually I do want to get some garden beds and put them down the middle here. Yeah, and so that's my goal, is to get some garden beds and just, I don't know, just have one big beautiful garden, because I do have a lot of garden space in here in the center. And at first, John and I were thinking we're gonna have events and we put like a kitchen in there and then have tables and people can sit in there and enjoy the garden. But then I started thinking, you know what? No, I want it to be all garden space. I want it to be, all garden beds. So I've been looking for garden beds and I think I might have found some, and I cannot wait to get them in the garden. I don't know how many yet. But hopefully like, I don't know, 20? I know that's a lot of garden beds to fill up for soil and stuff like that, but it'll be so much fun. And then I'll have room for everything. Sometimes I feel I don't have room for everything. Like I want to grow melons and what else did I want to try? Melons and pumpkins. I still have not had success with pumpkins yet, or melons for that matter. So I do want to try those things out. And sometimes I feel like I don't have enough garden beds, which is silly, but I don't have enough garden beds to put those items in. So so that's my goal, is to have a bunch of garden beds and then eventually do, events where we can just harvest food and things like that from the garden. All right, so let's get started. So I know I showed you in the past videos what I use for amending the garden beds. So let me just go run through that one more time. Over here, I'll show you right here in this garden bed. This is a garden bed that we just recently pulled out all of the weeds, and I hope to God that the weeds don't come. I know they're going to come back, but I hope they don't come back with a vengeance like they did before in the past when I've done this. But I feel the more I do it, the better it's getting. The more I pull the weeds, the more I disturb them, the less amount of weeds are coming out. Okay, so let me show you the things I'm going to be putting in the soil along with the mushroom compost. I'm going to be using this blood meal, bat guano right here, and some bone meal right here. Now, a while back when I first started these garden beds, I did buy some worms, and I just went to like one of those fishing places where you could go buy lures and things like that. They have a refrigerator for fishing for worms. So I bought some worms, and I just dumped them into the garden bed. At first, in the very, very, very beginning, before I even thought about the bait store, I bought them from the nursery, which was super expensive. And you can buy a huge container of worms from the bait store for way cheaper at the bait store. So I'm sure you could get them at, I don't even know, wherever you can find live bait at. I guess you could look it up on Google. So that's what I have going is I'm going to amend some garden beds. I'm going to dig some holes. I'm going to put the mushroom compost. I'm going to put these amendments in with the mushroom compost, and then I'm going to plant our perennial in the hole and hope for the best, and that we're going to have a beautiful spring garden with all these perennials outlining this garden. It's just going to look so phenomenal. And I think next week. So we're going to have some rain coming up soon. I'm not too sure. I want to say maybe a day or two of rain. Hopefully we get a good amount. Because my goal, I think I want to siphon some water from the pond before summertime. I was thinking, I haven't run this past John yet, but I was thinking maybe I could siphon some water from the pond and then utilize that water for a while until I need to actually use the drip system. So I don't know, that's an idea. Because there's so much water that runs through here during the winter time, and I hate it, just seeing it evaporate or just go away. So I don't know, that's just an idea I just thought of. So who knows, I'm just adding more things to my plate, and right now I want to get these perennials in the ground. So let's go ahead and get started on that and do some cleanup around the garden. Alright you guys, so I am done planting all these plants. I just got carried away picking carrots. Look at all these carrots. These little baby carrots. Look at this one. Isn't that so cool? Oopsie daisy. So I like these little snack sized carrots. I'm going to wash them off later and just snack on them. Look how cute those are. That's so perfect. Oh my goodness, so exciting. Okay, so I am done planting some plants for today. And you guys, I cannot wait to the springtime to see how all these plants are gonna look. Oopsie daisy. So right over here, this is one of the bushes that I did plant. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna find the name of them because they are so cool. They have these little purplish blue flowers and so pretty, and they're very easy to take care of. They're low maintenance, they're heat tolerant, they're drought tolerant, they can stand the cold. They're just great. They're a great plant for our zone 9, and it's a perennial in our zone if I did not mention that. So these plants that I'm planting, that I started planting today, are all perennials. I'm gonna set these carrots down. They're all perennials and they're gonna do really well. So this one right here, we had a little bit of a frost, or I don't know what happened. I don't know if the guys cut it down too much or what happened with this one, but it did have a little funky burn part on the top that I did cut out. So that's gonna look really cool, because this little area right here, even though we have these trees and garbage can here, this is another little area that we can take off this fencing right here, and we can have this one big open space so people can come in and walk around in the garden and stuff when we have events. So I planted another, I forgot, this is called boxwood gem, that's what it's called. So I planted another one right there. I did that little area a while back. Let's see, we came over here. So these are the peppers that are left, only 3 peppers, you guys. So hopefully we get some good peppers, seedlings growing. All right, so I planted this little bush right here. This didn't really have that much of a root ball, so I hope it does well. And then we have this pink molly grass right over here. So I'm hoping this is gonna do really well, because I know it looks pretty sad. So this is another little entrance right here into the garden so that we can open this area up also. So I flanked it with these 2 molly grasses, and I hope they look beautiful. Look at this artichoke. I think this artichoke is gonna be phenomenal this year, and I hope it takes up this whole area. All right, so now we planted this heuchera right over here that I'm hoping is going to do really well. I still need to water in everything, but then we have a centronella right there. Look at the strawberries. Oh, these little strawberry plants are doing so well. I'm going to pop in some more from the other garden bed. I'm going to pop them all into here. Now we have another centronella right here. We have another heuchera right here, and we have another grass right there, along with this one right here. It's a bit of a ground cover. This one has little pink flowers on it when it blooms, but look at this one. Isn't that so pretty? That's that little white bush that I'm gonna figure out what the name of it is, but it has those little purplish flowers. So pretty. So that's pretty much what we have going today. Just planting a bunch of those perennials in the garden, and yeah, I cannot wait to come out here and plant some more. John and I are gonna head out to the fairgrounds where we're gonna have that Berry Fest event, and we're gonna go and take a look. He thinks he might change some stuff around, but we'll see. And then I still need to come out here and clean up the garden some more. The dogs are barking in the barn. I gotta go check to see what they're barking at, because I know we have another cat in there, a little black cat, and I'm hoping, we have 2 barn cats now, and one's a little like a tabby, like kind of a grayish color one, and another one is a black one, and they're so cute. Let me see. What are you guys barking at? They must be barking at the cat somewhere. Come on, guys. I don't know. One of these days we might have some goats in this one. I don't know. You guys see anything? Oh, there is a cat. Look at, oh, where is he? Kitty. There he is. Do you see him? Hi, were they chasing you? Were they chasing you, buddy? No, they weren't, huh? He's not afraid of dogs. Hi there. We call him Tigger. Oh, hey, bud. Look at his little chubby furry face. Oh, come here. Don't be afraid of these dogs. Come here. He's so cute. He's so sweet. But, you know, we got 5 dogs right over here. 5 of them. Come on, guys. They're all over the place. Look at that. We got 5 dogs all over the place. All right, so that is what we had going, or what we have going on today, is planting all those perennials. I am so excited, you guys. Ever since I made the decision to plant those perennials around the garden, I'm just like, I can't wait. I can't wait. So tomorrow, let me grab my carrot before I forget. Oh, and you know what? Ooh, I completely keep forgetting, you guys. I have a bucket here of, you know what this is? Ginger. Some ginger. I've been saving it. Look at that. This is store-bought ginger. And so I've been saving it because I want to plant some ginger in the garden. And I think I'm going to use some of those black tubs. You know, those tubs that used to be black. I have one right over there that's upside down. So I think I might just put some of that mushroom compost and stick these gingers in there and see what we get, because I do have one more right here. Oh yeah, this one has a bud too. Do you see that? Look at that. So that is my goal, and plus I also have some potatoes. Need to pop those into the garden. These little potatoes. These are just potatoes that I had sprouting. And I'm sure a lot of us have those sometimes when you don't use them. So I'm one of them. So we're going to pop those eventually into one of the containers. But I need to get these well watered in before the sun goes down, because the sun is setting fast. I cannot wait until we get, the days are longer. I can't wait till the days are longer. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to hopefully plant more and take you along with me on this journey. And I cannot wait to get those metal garden beds. I think those are gonna look fantastic. All right, so take care, be safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.